Hi, welcome to my tutorial on working on a room in SketchUp. I made this little room here. The walls are about 4 inches, and if you hide this, you'll see there's a 6-inch gap here. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. First sort of thing we want to do is texture everything, okay? If you texture everything, you won't have any major problems. So I'm just going to bring in a texture real quick, click and go, position. And I'm going to pin this to something I like. It looks like the squares aren't too big but not too small. Done. Now we're just going to throw a quick texture onto a wall. It doesn't matter what color texture you use, you're going to change it anyway. Okay, we'll open this up, bring this back down to a single line. And let's go right about to here. That looks too big. Okay, for right now that's all I want to do. Okay, now once you get everything done, here let me do one more. So I want to make a wall here. A doorway. I'll bring it across, hit center, and come about 24 inches that way, 24 that way. 5 feet 6 inches that way, and I'm just going to make myself a doorway. Okay, and I'm going to throw a color in there. Zoom. Okay, I'm not going to worry about texturing the wall for this tutorial, just to show you. Now over here, if you look, these are going to be all your wall nodes, these side ones. These are ceilings. This is your skeleton down here. And this other part here is your camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back over to my room and go down below everything. This way I know I'm going to just get the skeleton. Okay? And we'll bring this baby over here. Ooh, I lost it. Some people say I lost it a long time ago. No, there she is. Okay, there. And what I usually do, if I can get this thing, there it is, inside the, I just take this usually and just run it down till it's flat on the ground, and then you can hit the push-pull tool, just click on that, and that'll make that go away, okay? Next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a camera in for you. Okay, what I usually do, I know my doorway's over right here, so I'm going to come down to the center here, highlight my camera. Now you'll see all 3 pieces right there, highlight it, and I'm going to take the rotate tool and rotate it 180. Okay. And I'm going to drag it over to where I want it. Now you got to work at this a little bit to get it right where you need it. Actually, that looks pretty good right there. And the same thing. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you one other thing that I usually do. I take my tape measure, I want to come up 6 inches, and then I'm just going to draw myself a line. Okay? Now it's going to be 6 inches all the way around on this room, so it's not a big deal. But I'm just doing it, I want to show you something, so I'm going to do it all the way around. I'm going to show you how to fix it. See how the floor is already red, but watch what happens when you do this. Of course, it didn't do it this time. A lot of times it'll actually change color. It'll go back to white. Now if that happens, what you want to do, just hide your wall and I'm just going to bring a line here, drop this down to 6, and then I'm going to go from here to here. Okay, and then you can color this. Now, from what I usually just do is I take a asphalt or something and just color that. Now, when I go on hide, that wall's back. Okay, and then you can just click black on all this stuff here, and then if you want, you can texture outside walls or reverse face them so they're back inside. Okay, now I'm going to put this on pause and take it into the previewer and let you see what it looks like. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you before I go back that far is whatever you're not using right now, okay, you want to get rid of. Hide them. Hide or erase. Well, I'm just going to erase them for now because I'm not going to be using this. It's just highlight everything and click erase. Now, to save myself some trouble when I get into the previewer, I'm just going to throw a couple. Let's see, got to explode these first. And I'm going to just throw a couple standing poses in here just to, there it goes, show the how to do it. Okay, I got the poses in here. Now I'm going to place them for you. Remember one thing, in IMVU you must have at least 6 poses, standing or sitting, in whichever one you want, but there has to be 6. Okay, so basically if you look at this, you'll see it actually looks like there's a line here. Okay, you want that line right on the floor, that way it'll give you a perfect standing position. Okay, now what we're going to do, whoa, let's come back up and get rid of those. Erase. Now what I'm going to do is File, Save. I'm going to plug in, mesh out, export to IMVU files, and I'm just going to click Save. Okay, it's done. Now I'm going to go open the previewer. You can use what you want. I used the example 3D room. It's just easier for me. And here we go. Special, browse. Now we got to find it. Test room. And when you do that, you'll see this open up. Click on that. Go to geometry. Same thing. And it basically tells me that there's only 4 textures. But if you look, it's laid right. And if you click, it'll show you that the camera went right to the person, and that's it. Now the thing is, see how I didn't put these other standing poses in, IMVU did. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Make sure your skeleton is right and your camera's right, and you should be okay. Thank you.